Got an SD card there on my GoPro. Wants to format the card, so I took the card out of the phone and swapped it over. So I got my phone restarted. I had that mistake one other time. The GoPro just would not record an SD card. 512 gigabit SD card. Even if I wanted to format it, would take forever. So I swapped them over. I learned from the past now, didn't I? The tour starts at 4 o'clock. Anytime you come here, I never knew this here. There's the gated tours there now. On this way, didn't it? Wee gift shop. There's all the expensive items over there. Up that. Would you want to come to Giant's Causeway, would you, and buy cufflinks like? Some people might, you know. Oh, we've all languages here. Henderson, yeah. So you can tell by the height of the pamphlets what's the most popular here. Recycling. Oh, no, you're not up there. You got a new blanket for your bed, would you, Luna? A new blanket for your bed. Oh, nice wee ornaments there, look. £60. Small metal sculpture, £60. Large one, £450. Fair cash now, that's here, isn't it? I like the wee sheep. Wee sheep look good. Like short sheep, huh? There's nobody coming for this 4 o'clock tour, isn't it? It's very sparse up there. Like, you know what they're doing? They keep us 15 minutes late, so we walk around these stalls and buy something. I don't understand people buying jam on the way on holidays. Like. Maybe Christmas decoration. It's not Giant's Causeway, is it? Now, that's our shopping done, isn't it? That's our shopping done. We want to go out and see nature, don't we? £84 a year for National Trust membership. And we stand here, Pet. If we stand here, others will follow. Others will follow. The last tour done this castle, there only was the one of us. And I tell you, man, because how long? I don't mind waiting, and then all two turned up. And then he started the tour with 3 of us. See, before he got his first wee speech over, it was about 20, 30. Nobody wants to be the first, like. Luna, what do you think of the Giant's Causeway Visitor Centre? Eh? The tour was a wee bit pissy. I had to drag you in with me, didn't I? And a wee bit pissy. You didn't like walking on the piss. What could we do, like? Like, I need to do a wee, it might be a wee ball outside, you know, for puppies. I think there used to be a ball outside for puppies. I'll check if there's a wee ball outside for puppies and we'll start the tour. Come on now, Luna. Those doors are right, try these doors. Oh, you're going to get caught. Oh, there we are. How do we auto guides work?
You can take them with you. Now, if you're, is it just yourself?
Aye.
That's alright, it's just because I'm about to actually stop giving them out for the day, but it's just if there's anyone else with you, you can come out now. You press play, right. You listen like a wee telephone, and then each step is automatic as you're walking down the hill, so it just triggers when you get to the right places on the train.
That's great, thank you very much.
As I am open for returns until 5 o'clock, if you think it'll be after that, there'll be a wee bin left out, you just drop on that, so you don't do that.
Thank you very much.
Alright.
So, they don't, no, you don't do that, Luna. You know better than that, Pet. You know better than go around poles. Oh, welcome. We're going to run down with the boss now, we're going to run down. So we came here for the tour. The tour's not here, they're gone. But we'll get them. Hold on, let it.
You're making laugh. What's wrong with you?
I didn't see that.
Nah,
So she makes a noise the whole time now. Gotta let the horse down now. No, she doesn't. So here number 2 here now, look. We need not gonna hear it, but we need headphones. Ah, what's the time at, Luna? Don't hear nothing. Go on down, Luna. We'll get it on the way up. Okay, I got a dodgy one, Luna. See that one here, but these stones not here. I think that's the one that was on a desert day, like. A woman, I was there 5 to 4, 10 to 4. There was nobody there. There was nobody at that pole. I walked around, I went to the toilet. And if you went to the toilet, I say you go. We went to the toilet pit. The girl has turned up, and there's been nobody at the pole. She's gone away. There was nobody queuing for at 4 o'clock. They want to get home. That man wants to get home too. I'll never get down to speed up from minutes on the lead. Lena, come on, you're going too slow on the lead and too fast off it. Get in between. Well, listen to the wee turn the way back up again. Right here. Lena, too far ahead. Come on. Stay here on the road, Pat. On the road. Come on the road. You're chopping nobody up. No guide tour down here, I tell you. Lena! On the lead. This must be the guide here now. Just the 4 o'clock tour, is it?
yes, it is.
I was waiting for he's up there, must he?
No, sorry, I didn't try.
I must be not under the toilet.
I can join.
1990s, it's one the railing for the carpet. Just up here, the pass was out the road, and they would have kept you up on the road, and round the corners where the caretaker's house would have been, and most of this bay would have had little stalls along it. A lot of people ask why they need all these infrastructure, because a lot of people think that tourism is a new thing here at the Causeway. On the back stands paintings, all interest they generated across Europe and then in North America. 1836, the Causeway Hotel. 1836 was built. 1860s, a second hotel was built, no longer standing. By the time you get to the 1890s, you're talking 60 to 100,000 visitors every year. Which Victoria and Ireland was absolutely huge numbers. Because your upper class doing your grand tour of Europe was fashionable at the time. If you came to Ireland, it's the Giant's Causeway and the Book of Kells. Those are really the two things people come to see. These days, it's the Giant's Causeway and the Guinness factory.
And the Guinness factory. I don't know. We've been trying to see New Grange, but I guess we had to book it way in advance.
Oh, possibly.
Yeah, we can't get in.
Really, I mean, we were looking at the booking calendar, and everything is blocked off. More than 3 weeks from today.
Yeah.
So
you're starting to see the columns. These big boulders are called the Giant's Marbles.
Oh.
These are actually part of that second layer that chipped off the top of this. Gives you a good idea of the difference between the bottom and second layer. A lot of people around first time can make several flawed assumptions. A lot of people, for whatever reason, they see the headland above the causeway, they think that's what's left of the volcano. The lava must have flowed out of it, hit the Atlantic, and cooled very quickly. Did not, because A, not a volcano, and B, the North Atlantic wasn't here for the hit. At that time, the coastline was another 5 miles further north. So there was sea between us and Scotland, but not as much as there is now. And then the fish that create the causeway is 3 miles to our northeast out towards Islay. So it's underwater now, but it wouldn't have been then. So instead the lava flowed out of that fissure into this valley that we have, and the valley held the lava in a nice big stable lake.
Okay.
That allowed it to cool nice and slowly, and most importantly, nice and evenly. As it does that, it contracts in on itself, and it cracks an approximately 120-degree angle, or some people find it easy to think the letter Y. So if that's the letter Y coming towards my feet, how many sides the columns have depends on the angle the Y's joined together, and they crack from the bottom up until it's pulling too clear to happen, so that messy second layer pretty much immediately instead. So in the causeway proper, we have just over 40,000 columns. They range between 3 and 9 sided. They are not all hexagons, just over a half are hexagons.
Now I see why it thinks it's bamboo.
Yeah, you kind of see why you think it. So, split into 3 sections. This is the little causeway. Then we've got the middle causeway, also the honeycomb causeway. And then we have the grand. We're going to head towards the grand and then finish in our final bit.
So, are these the tallest of the?
No, so the grand. That's the grand over here.
Did they take
this was quarried.
out?
So yeah, we've lost about a third of it during Victorian times. This was quite literally cut through, got a portion part through. This is all fine, okay. This one's called Colton Knocker. The Bay of the Giant is said to be Finn's favourite bay. Henderson is house on the far side. Straight house here on the far side called the Giant's Organ Pipes. These fit the stories of Finn's very intelligent man. So if you're here at 6 a.m. on Christmas morning, you find him playing carols for all the family. I haven't tried it myself, which I like in my office. No one comes to very good Thursday.
No.
So I'd be happy. We'll just go down to the slopes and see the last pieces. You look at geologically, the organ pipe gives you a good idea of how quickly it goes from your nice, neat lower bottom layer into that messy second layer. Then most examples in the world are in a cliffside like that, not exposing the water the way the causeway is. And that is pretty much the end of the science, guys. We now just have to do the giant version of it.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. So, let's get married. So, giant version. So, story goes, Finn was out for a walk one day, heard a voice in the wind, looked towards the Scottish island of Staffel, one of the Outer Hebrides. On it he saw the famous Scottish giant Ben and Donna. Two got to an argument, who's a bigger giant, who's a better warrior, etc, etc. Eventually Ben and Donna said something and Finn loses temper. Finn decided, right, I'm going to have to go over there and put this an end once and for all. It's a well-known fact that giants do not like to get their feet wet. So he decided that this morning, build a causeway across as you do. As on his final approach, he got sight of Ben and Donna standing far side down with his back towards Finn. Finn looked at him and went, oops, you're a lot bigger than I thought you were from the other side. In fact, you're nearly 3 times the size of me. I may be a brave Irish warrior, but I'm not, as we would say in Egypt, an idiot. You have not seen me yet. So Finn turns, he starts to run away, but he slips and he falls, and Ben and Donna hears him fall. He chases after Finn. Finn seizes and he speeds up. He comes off the causeway into Port Norfolk at such a speed that his boot comes flying off. So go across the line of grass here, past the little boy in the red t-shirt, and then come to our left until you get back to the grass, that big boulder. That is Finn's boot. It is sitting here, his toe pointing towards us. Go further along the bay, your side on, it's not the sea shape side on. That's where it landed, trying to pass the house. Go into the house, try and get his breath back when Una came into the room, gave him that little what have you done on. You know, that Scottish giant. Yes, what have you done? I went to go sort him out, it didn't go very well. He is huge, he is massive, he is angry, and he's come right after me. What do I do? This is like a hear Ben and Donna running up the path. Una says, quick, get into the bedroom, take the sheet off the bed, and get into the baby's cot. Into the cot? Yes, do as I say and play along. No sooner as it disappeared, there's a banging on the door. Una opens it. Ben and Donna shouts at her, where is Finn McCool? I want Finn McCool. Calmly, Una says, I'm very sorry, sir. Finn's gone out a little bit fishing. He won't be much longer. Would you like to come in and have some tea whilst you wait? So he struggles in, has some tea with her. Meantime, Una is talking away, trying to distract him, but she's thinking this is not working. He's getting angrier and angrier. As she thinks that, he slams back down the table and shouts at her again, where is Finn? Where's he really? Calmly, Una says, I am very sorry, sir. Would you mind keeping the noise down? The baby is having his afternoon nap. As they fall to his noise the better. Ben Donna heaves himself up, goes back to the curtains of the bed and the rest of the house, and there in front is a 54-foot giant. Sprawling out the baby's cot, playing the baby's rattling, going gay, gay, ga, ga. Ben and Donna says, if that's your baby. She's in it, turns and says, yes. He just looks like his daddy, don't you think? Ben and Donna comes back to the baby. Una can hear the cogs grind in his head. He says, if that is the size of baby, I'm not waiting for daddy to come home. I'm a brave Scottish giant, but I'm off. So Ben Donna runs out of the house and along the causeway so the fabulous massive baby does no. He tears it up behind him as he goes. As well as one end left here, on the other end is still Fingal's Cave on Staffel Island. So that's pretty much the answer. That is probably the last bus if you need to get the bus. If you're happy to walk up, you can walk up, guys. The shelter shuts at 5, but the car park doesn't shut at 5:30, so you want to stay down longer, you can. You just need to walk back up the hill. It is probably going to rain, guys, so that if you go into the causeway in the rain, it will get quite slippy. Don't go on the black rocks around the edge, guys. That's your tidal area. The tide's coming in, and we will be leaving, so we won't be here to push you back out. Okay?
You'll see us in the morning with the boulders on the road.
Maybe. Well, I'll be in the morning.
Maybe not.
Yeah, maybe not. I think that's the only thing here. If you want to go further, you see, go take this one to number 9 off. Down to your left from there, your side off, that's how you know he's 54-foot tall. In case you've seen the guy, so you size your size 93.5. The next is 54-foot, give or take a couple inches. Okay? So that's your longer walk back up, guys, but you need to give yourself about 45 to 50 minutes to do. Okay?
So what time is it?
15-20 minutes. Okay? So guys, on this Christmas, that's us. Enjoy yourselves. So just walk back up whenever you're ready to. Okay?
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Come on over that. What the way give me a green band, isn't it, Minnie? We will get run after leaving very shortly. Hit that story from the cool. Oh, I've heard it so many times. I just want to know the signs. So basically what she said that I didn't know, it is lava, but the lava didn't come out of a volcano and hit the sea and cool like that. If you were to cut back all them cliffs, then that basalt's the same the whole way through. So that pipe organ is over there now. That's the whole way through. It's glaciers that scraped the top away here that exposed us. The two glaciations. So I was thinking the last glaciation 10,000 years ago. When did it start? A lot longer than that. And there's been 2 glaciations. So the 2 glaciations have scraped off all the rocks. So if we got a 3rd glaciation now, that'll probably disappear. But that'll be scraped back there and expose more stone. So you still have a Giant's Causeway. Then she says it's a nature place. Nature place, Lena. It's just a cash generator for the National Trust. That's there, some money. Lena, what are you eating? Oh, she's getting a drink. Oh, you got a wee drink there, pet. Man, not much a puddle there to drink out of, Lena. See, you wouldn't drink out of the water, bowls of water, would you? No. Couldn't get her to drink. Could not get her to drink. Man, that's right, Lena. Lena is good at rocks. I'm not so good at rocks. Lena, get up the high ones. Can you believe a World Heritage Site closes at 5:30? Like, car park closes at 5:30. You don't deserve to get tourists, you know that.